Well, it's May 2026 and we've been gardening for about 2 months now. Every year about this time we run into a problem when we're gardening in fabric containers. And today we're going to show you how to aerate those fabric containers. Okay, so what we do is we come here, and this has been in for a couple months, and we water. So that's about as much water you can get in there this time of year. That works, but it just sits there, and a lot of times it'll come out the side of the porous containers, eliminating that water to get down into the root zone. So I'm going to show you what I do to fix this watering issue. Well, heavens no, we're not going to be using this Husqvarna aerator. I use this for my business and aerating lawns. And I'd wake up in the morning and go, oh brother, I got to wrestle the fat man. That's what I would call this machine, the fat man. And it weighs a lot, it's hard to use, and it jerks you all over the place. But I'm going to show you a little easier way to aerate these fabric containers. Okay, so this particular container has a volunteer, I'm pretty sure they're pumpkins, so I let them grow. But unfortunately, it started to grow in the container with another plant. Now I'm going to show you what plant you don't aerate when it's planted in a container. So that plant, if you reach down in here, potatoes. You're not going to be aerating potatoes because you know what will happen. So if you have to aerate a potato fabric container, just use your fingers and kind of poke through it. But usually you're okay because your soil is pretty good to begin with. So do not aerate your potato containers. Okay, so we're going to aerate this bell pepper container. What I use are these spikes that I buy. They're for concrete. I use these all over the garden. I always keep a bunch of them here, and you'll always find a need for these things. So what you want to do is just poke it in like that. See, that's pretty hard. And just go around and poke it. So I can feel a lot of resistance there. So this soil is compacted after 2 months, and this is really good soil from my compost. You can get pretty close to the roots, but you really don't have to. So you just do about 8 or 9 of those holes, and then you're all set. Let's go ahead and water it and just see what it looks like. As you can tell, this one here is draining a lot faster than that other one. So it's actually absorbing into the container. That last one sat for about 4 or 5 minutes before it started to dissipate, but I think a lot of it just went out of the side. So there you go. You see the results of aerating your containers. Well, it's May here in California, and it's going to be in the 80s and 90s for the next couple weeks. So getting your water into these fabric containers right down to the root zone is very important. Hopefully the method I showed you will work for you also. It's a very simple thing. All you're doing is poking holes into the soil and being careful of the root zone. So if you enjoy our videos, I ask that you like and subscribe to our channel, and I'd like to thank you for watching this episode of Melons in the Middle.